2,
1.
Welcome back. It's too late. I already got the welcome back in. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Austin Pistulka. That right there is Alan Pilley.
What's up, motherfuckers?
Hey, we are here. It's the Stache and Beard Show. We're having a great time today. Ready to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Some of it fitness related, some of it not. But we're going to, before I do anything, because I almost forgot, we have to say, please subscribe, like the video, subscribe, leave comments down below. We're going to get into what could be controversial topics here, and we'd love to hear your thoughts on it. Do that by leaving a comment below. And of course, if you're listening to the podcast, 5-star reviews, anything else can go suck a dick.
Speaking of controversial, I have not worn this shirt on a podcast. I just checked.
Oh my gosh, you have not. Okay. You went through.
I did have to check. I was like, it's similar to the one the strongest fuck from Michael De La Pava.
Ah, okay. I was going to say, you have a lot of red and black shirts, so it very well could have snuck its way in.
I double checked all our podcasts. I have not worn this one.
That's so good. That's too good. That's like 29. That's 29 weeks worth of stuff to go through, or something like that. Jody
and I can proudly say I have not bought a shirt in quite some time.
Congratulations, you money saver. You. How about that?
Not really. I just didn't find anything I liked. I was looking. I cannot lie there.
The Instagram ads haven't been hitting you up as of late.
Oh, left and right. Left and right. They still fucking find me.
They do? Yeah. Oh, Jody, yeah. You're gonna find a shirt for Alan. I almost said Adam. Who the fuck am I? You're gonna. Oh.
Yeah. I'm looking for
he didn't know he was on. I brought him on, and he's like,
I'm in there dying looking for shirts over on my other screen.
Hell yeah! All right,
go to Amazon. I know Alan has an account there.
There you go. All right, back to the back with you, producer man. He's looking on Amazon. He's gonna find something that he's gonna like. All of my Instagram ads right now are all based entirely around like small business entrepreneurship stuff, because I'm looking so hard into starting my own gym, because there's been a little controversy at my current gym.
We spoke briefly about this. What's been going on? So
basically, the gym that I go to is great. It's great for what I want to do with powerlifting, with strongman. They have tons of great equipment, and they're bringing in a ton more. And right now their rates are $45 a month for open gym. You can add $25 a month for the recovery room, which includes like Theraguns, ice baths, steam hot baths, even like cupping. And like it's a very well flushed out recovery room, but it's separate. You can purchase that monthly separately. And we get this big email saying, hey, we're adding in 2 monos. We're getting new cardio equipment. We're getting calibrated weights in kilograms, like big stuff. And I even sent it to the group chat, like how excited I was that there was going to be a mono, because then I can start doing squat day on Saturdays and on Sundays. And, I can really start creating the culture that I want to be around. Right. But then at the bottom of the email, it said, all of this is coming. We are raising our rates, though. But don't worry, it's only going to be $2.50 to $2.90 a day, which when you see that, you go, oh, that's nothing. That's less than a cup of coffee a day. Well, that's actually like $85 a month, which is and to one point. He is now including the recovery room during in everything. There's no longer an option to just have open gym. Which sucks, because for Liz and I, already paying $90 a month for the 2 of us, we aren't going to use the recovery room ever, just because we take care of our bodies on our own. We have our own Theragun. We've taken steps that we don't need to use someone else's room for it. And so this prices us out because it goes from $90 to $160 real quick. And now we're looking for a new gym that's more affordable, but there are no gyms like this one. You know what I mean? And so I'm really struggling with it. And there's part of me that wants to start my own gym, but I'm just not in a place financially where I can do that. After making yet another big move across the country, my credit isn't exactly what people want it to be when you're starting a new business. So it's a tough spot.
Yeah, I hear a lot of things. We mentioned at the beginning of this podcast, from a member standpoint, it's frustrating. You go in and you're hit with this new bill, this new charge, this new monthly for things that you potentially may or may not use. You don't know yet. They seem nice, but as you maybe start to use them, okay, well, I don't really use this stuff as much. And, they're like subscriptions and magazines and things. Oh, I don't need this. Let me drop these off. Or, oh, hey, this is super useful. I'll keep on.
Right.
What you and I talked about when you first broke this to me was, the way they sprung that on you. It's, as a member, I should be given the choice, but the thing about the businessman himself, and this is now the business side for me, is sometimes I don't need to give you that choice, and I can just take my prices where I want to, and I have to deal with the repercussions, either positive or negative. Positive, I'm making more money. Negative, I'm losing members. And am I okay with that? And is the trade-off of the new money coming in worth the members I lost? And I told you the other day, I'm the worst businessman when it comes to that, because I would not have done this as a businessman and as a member. I always had you guys' best interests in mind when I did whatever it was I was doing in that gym.
Right.
Outside of like the AC, the AC was always for myself. Like, fuck y'all, I want to be cold.
Right.
But other than that, it was like, okay, well, I knew what other gyms were charging. I knew what they had, and I just didn't have it in me to even ask that as a price. Could I have gotten it? Fuck yeah. So why didn't I ask it? Well, it wasn't, I don't know, man. I had a heart about certain charges and costs. I knew what CrossFit classes were going for. God forbid if I ever asked the fucking price for those.
Cool. You would be a millionaire if you had charged what you should have for CrossFit classes.
Fucking $99 a month for unlimited CrossFit when motherfuckers were charging $180. They were double me. You know what I'm saying? And I knew the coaches I had and the members I had, and the trade-off to me for potentially losing who I had to go make more money, like I was, it wasn't for me. But on the flip of this, okay, let's go to the business side of him raising his rates to offset potential cost of this new equipment. Well,
it's expensive. The stuff that he's getting, 2 monos are super expensive. Brand new cardio equipment. Like the stuff he's putting in is big. They're big money tickets.
Yeah, no, and that's the thing that that members don't think about sometimes. They don't think about the cost of some of these pieces of equipment. I've been blessed that, in this third phase of our gym, that the people that have come over for the most part know how to operate our equipment. I've had a couple people that'll do rack pulls with a deadlift bar, or they'll bench with a squat bar, but those people don't necessarily come from a powerlifting background with a gym like ours. Yeah. So I'll give that to them. But, when they run our monos, they know how to operate our benches. They know how to use our deadlift jacks and things like that. But from this guy, I do see it. They're brand new, the cost of equipment, and he's looking out for himself. I think I don't know, man. It's distasteful to me, as a business owner.
Yeah.
To do to his members what he's doing. However, I see it. I see why he's doing it. I just think there's a better way to have done it. And maybe even giving plans like, hey, Austin and Liz, are you going to be using the recovery room? No. Okay. Take that off your plan. Hey, Austin and Liz, are you going to be using the monos and the treadmills? No. Okay. $45 a month.
Right.
Okay. Now, I was talking, I think, to my wife about this the other day. The only thing that makes it difficult is I now have to check your plan every time you come in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Austin's not signed up for the monolift room. Why is Austin on the mono? I now have to come over and say, hey, Austin, you're not
It's an
charged for
awkward
this.
conversation.
And
it's
you know,
tough.
that's the thing about some of these gyms that have multi-plans and terms and tiers. You know, God forbid you hire a motherfucker that knows how to do their fucking job. You know,
Right.
you hire a front desk person for a reason. Check Austin's card, his membership. Motherfucker's been past due for 3 months. You're losing 3 months membership right there. Why are you paying this person?
Right.
You know, so, you know, sometimes it can be as easy as, hey, Austin and Liz aren't paying for the monolift room. Why are they over there? Come over there and be like, hey guys, you know, unfortunately you guys got to go to the standalone racks. I think that's an easy fix. It's super easy. And that's what I would have done had I decided to ever raise my rates for getting certain equipment in. We got a new mono in at CTX. We got brand new plates from Ghost. I didn't raise rates. You know, it was for us. We were put in a position to buy stuff, and so we went and bought it. That's not y'all's fault. I wanted to buy plates. Why would I raise your rates? You know, but that's my look on it. You know what I mean? So several different ways he could have handled this.
Absolutely. And this is the way that he's deciding to go with it. I'm still going to have a conversation with him to be like, hey, man, like, just because, you know, he's been a nice enough guy this whole time. I haven't gotten to know him too well because I've only been there a couple months. But it's enough of a thing to be like, hey, this is out of the blue. I'm not trying to be a dick about anything. You know, just clear communication, which is all. If there's one thing we've said on this fucking podcast is you should be a clear communicator at all times, you know. So I'm gonna stick to it. I'm gonna stick to that. But at the same time,
did he give you guys a time frame of when the new charges were going to start? Did he say immediately?
He didn't say immediately. I think he said October would be the first one, but I'm not 100% sure.
I apologize. My wife is being Bob the Builder over here.
Hey, very nice. Nice.
No,
that's
not very nice.
What's she building?
The front door.
I'm sorry. Hold on. Say that again. She's building the front door? What's she adding to it?
To get completely off topic.
Absolutely. Fuck the conversation.
My kids have made friends with the neighborhood kids, which is great. Like every parent wants their kids to have friends and go play. Yep. This one little kid, we'll call him Wyatt Earp. I don't know his name. I'm never going to remember his name, and I'm never going to give a shit.
Right.
My kids don't necessarily like him. The sister, the kids they all get along. So anyway, this little boy decides to come down yesterday and put a stick in our door lock and break the stick off in the door lock. So now our lock doesn't work.
Oh.
So to leave this morning, I had to hook a dog leash underneath the door, pull the door to me, catch the dog leash, leave the leash outside so I could get in the truck to go to work at 6:30 to leave everyone in the house asleep and safe because I couldn't lock my door from outside. So we had to go buy new parts to go fix our door because Wyatt Earp decided to put a stick in our door.
Oh, no. That's awful.
And he's 10, so we can't be like, hey, go home.
Right. Yeah. How do you? Yeah. I mean, you could. You'd be like, listen, no, you can't. Listen, you can play outside, but you can't come within 10 feet of this door.
Swear to God. Yeah, so all day today, we've been unable to lock our door when we left the house. We have to try to keep it ajar. We had to send our daughter through the window, Ava, through the window. So she locked the door from the inside, jumps out the window. We shut the window. The neighborhood can see that we have the window open and closed from the outside. So if you wanted to come over and, I don't know, fucking jerk off on our couch, it's theirs. Go for it.
You can do it. Know? Couch available.
We wouldn't know.
Hey, man, I'm fucking your couch. How'd you get in? I saw you open the window.
Why is this couch so warm? We haven't been here. Who got mayonnaise?
This couch is a little hot and bothered for me. What? Wow. It's got like the anime, like pink roses on it. It's weird.
Looks like next thing I know, my fucking living room's on casting couch on Pornhub.
Next thing you know, you've got like an ottoman that you didn't have before. Like you've got a little coffee table coming out. Oh,
yeah. Hey, guy, I thought this was here before. So he got mad and threw Ava through the window. Yeah.
Oh man. Well,
so anyway, but back to our story. Yeah, that would be good to have with him. And who knows, maybe having that conversation and him knowing, where you're coming from and stuff, maybe he keeps your rates the same.
Maybe. And that's the moral of this whole story. Communication's key. And also don't fuck your customers or your couch.
Jesus Christ, where'd that come from?
Well, I mean, we were talking about don't fuck your customers over with prices, and don't fuck your couch.
Well, that sounds a lot better than the way you said it.
Yeah, you're probably right. Hey, we've got big questions coming on the other side of the break. It's am I the asshole? We're gonna answer that. It's the subreddit of all the people that knows if you're an asshole or not. It's the three of us, including producer man, who you can't see right now. We know who assholes are. We'll tell you who they are after the break. This is the Stache and Beard Show.
Later, motherfucker.